So today we will be looking at episode 7 of a scenario where civilization starts over. And as you can see, I've updated the map a bit. There's now capitals, major cities. I have a few other layers, such as the culture layer, traders layer, which isn't that big yet, and the alliance layer. Anyways, we're going to be seeing the first event taking place, and that's just going to be basic exploring. The red team is going to be exploring this upper region up here. And they will explore this island, trying to explore it all, but there's no biomes layer or anything, but it is a bit deserty up here, so they can't really go far into this. And we will see now a new country will form. This country will form up in this area of the red team. And this country will be shown in what color? This country will be shown in purple, and it will be all the way over here. And it will do a bit of expansion, but their team won't be too happy about this, and they will start attacking the purple team. The purple's capital will be right here. And through this tiny little gap, the red team will be invading into the purple team. This red team will be invading into the purple team. And their invasions will go pretty well into the purple team. They'll take over quite a bit of land pretty quickly, and they will be aiming for this major city, and eventually they will get surrounded, trapped in the ocean, and eventually they'll take it over pretty quickly because the red team has some allies, the green and the purple team. And the invasions are going pretty quickly, and they're aiming for the capital, which they do manage to surround, but the purple has some help coming from the blue team. The blue team tries to get to them quite fast, so they will go through unexplored land. They will go around the coast, and they'll even go here, trying to make a naval landing over here, but they don't quite make it, and they end up here. After a bit more of exploring of this peninsula, they go over and they find purple land over here. They'll start sending troops to the purple team, and the purple team will start managing to hold back against the red team from the blue team's aid. But they won't be able to capture this major city yet. But they will push back. Eventually, they make a peace deal. Well, the purple team doesn't keep the major city, but they do keep a lot of land around it. And the peace deal will be shown right here. So, as you can see, the red owns the city. And yeah, the red team got a bit of land from the purple team. And now another country and that's its capital. And it does sort of make its own other major city by, more people coming. And that major city is quite close to the red team. And it will appear right there. You know what? It will appear right here. And now we will see a new alliance also appear. If we can go to the alliance layer. So it's the Triangle Alliance here. Yeah, it's not much. But we will also see a bit of change in the culture. We can see there's a lot of culture stuff over here. This is the culture layer if you haven't seen it already. And we will now sort of see a new culture appear. And this new culture will be a purple culture. The purple culture will be shown in purple. And it will be over sort of in this region. And it will be a pretty big size culture. And it will not just appear here, it will also be appearing here as people start, mainly in this major city, people will start actually liking the purple team's culture and start, like, joining it, sort of. But we're also going to be seeing another thing, trade routes. Trade routes will now start being pretty important, too. And the trade routes aren't that big, but the first big trade route will be formed, and the idea will be by this weird color team. And they will start with their, with the trade route running through their capital here, connecting up with this city, and they'll make this, they'll make this trade route pretty fast, and it will go through these three major cities, and they'll ask permission for the magenta team if they can let their trade route go through their country, and they say yes, then it goes through this major city, goes to the green team to this major city, and it's still in construction going to there. And that is the first major trade route that we will be seeing. With trade routes starting to pop up, a trade route between the blue team and itself, sort of, will just start going wrong here. And that's it for the trade route so far. We will now be seeing another country sort of forming. And this will come off of another, this will appear up here in this blue area. The blue team will decide to explore this area, and they will start, and they will try to sort of form their own country. Seems interesting, but they want to show to the, Circle Alliance, that they are stronger than them, and that they have multiple countries in their alliance. So they're sort of making a fake country, more like a vassal state, which they are going to add to their country and make it join the alliance, sort of, so that they can just, have more countries in the alliance join this, because they're sort of not have the greatest relationships with the Circle Alliance. So they're trying to show them, the Circle Alliance, that they are stronger than the Circle Alliance. And, yeah, here's going to be the vassal state. So this is our first vassal state, and it appears right up here. And the way you know if it's a vassal state or not is if it has that little ring surrounding it. So yeah, and they will be part of the alliance. Now everyone else, well, purple and blue know it's not a real country, it's just a vassal state, but everyone else thinks it is a real country. So, yeah, they think that it's a legitimate country, so they think that they are starting to maybe even get outnumbered. And, yeah. And now you'll see the world is pretty big now, what they've explored, but they will want to explore more. They are going to try to explore all the islands there's possibly on this area and explore them all. But first, they will finish off exploring this island, and they will set sail, the red team from over here, out in search of a new island, which they will find, and they will explore. And I just would like to say a population thing quick before I go to more exploring that island. So I'd say this team, it's pretty new. They'd have around 2 million population. Well, like 4 million population. They're like the least populated. The Cyan team then has around also 4 million population. Probably then this blue team has around, I'd say, 6 million, with this vassal state having 1 million, so around 7 million in total. This purple team has around 12 million, it's pretty big. This weird color team has around 16 million. The magenta team has around 30 million. The lime team has around 50 million. And the red team has around 75 million. Well, the region will be a bit more explored over here, the island. And that will end it for today's episode. So, see you guys in episode 8. Bye.